G'day viewers, how's it going? I'm super, thanks for asking. Today we are on Harcourt Street, right at the top of Harcourt Street, and we are having lunch. Well, I am having lunch at the Odeon. Now, I've done my thoughts in here a couple of times, but I've really been wanting to come and review the lunch offerings in here for a while. It's one of my favourite bars in Dublin. Been coming here for years, so I just wanted to give it a try. So let's do lunch. So I've taken my seat. I'm at one of the high tables next to the bar in kind of their dining room area, and this bar is fabulous. It's, I think it used to be the old tram depot of Dublin on Harcourt Street. It is a beautiful, beautiful room. We've got, I think there are 3 different bars, a couple of various seating areas around, and I mean, I love coming here. It's a very, very elegant place to come for a drink, and I mean, I've been coming here for years, and I haven't had their lunch in quite a while now, and I'm just trying to decide what to have. They've got kind of a very, very sort of tight menu. You've got soup, you've got chicken wings, you've got a teriyaki bowl, chicken teriyaki bowl, burger, steak sandwich, fish and chips, chicken sandwich, and then a superfood salad. And then they kind of do tapas here of an evening from about from 4 p.m. So I'm not going to be getting anything on the tapas menu, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, it's been a place I've been meaning to come and have some lunch for in ages. Now, getting here is really, really easy because, I mean, we've got Harcourt Lewis Station just outside. I mean, it is just such a convenient location. If you're in Dublin and you want to stop for a drink, can be quite lively here on the weekends. It's been lively here on the weekends for over 20 years. But yeah, here today, the focus is the food. So what am I going to have? Now, I'm kind of tossing up between the steak sandwich and the chicken sandwich. I actually think I'm going to go for the steak sandwich. I haven't done a steak sandwich on the channel before, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. Yeah, very, very quiet here. They're kind of, lunch wouldn't be their usual trade, especially kind of earlier in the week. It's a lot busier on kind of Thursdays, Fridays. And the Thursdays and Fridays, you get a lot of the office crowd in here. But yeah, you've kind of got cool soul music playing in the background. It's not too obnoxious, it's not too loud. So yeah, I'm going to have a look and see what I am going to order. But yeah, I'm thinking I will probably go for the steak sandwich because I haven't had one of those on the channel before. So yeah, look forward to trying that today. I might get some fries and stuff with it as a side. Maybe I'll actually go for some chicken wings as well. And then I can take what's left home and give that to the people back home. So yeah, I will talk with you once I've ordered and once my food has arrived. So I have gone for the chicken wings as a starter with their homemade hot sauce. And yeah, so I'll probably have a few of those. I'll take the rest of them home with me. And then I've gone for the steak sandwich, and I've added applewood smoked cheese with that. So yeah, looking forward to this actually. I have eaten here, well, within the last 6 months or so. When my mum was over from Australia, we had lunch. We had kind of a snack here while waiting for the Lewis. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of having a more substantial meal in here. Yeah, it's a great little venue, this. Well, it's not even little, big, it's a massive room in here. Yeah, but beautifully furnished. I mean, I do love coming here. So we will talk again once my wings arrive. So my chicken wings have just shown up, and this is actually quite a nice looking serve of chicken wings. We've got a bit of cress garnish on top. I didn't realize these came with chips. So we've got, I think, the first lot of chips for today, but let's focus on the wings, shall we? So, and it's their own hot sauce, which I'd say would probably be based on Frank's. Most of them are. You've got these red chilies on top, just to add a bit of extra pep. Not a big fan of raw chilies, as you all probably know at the moment. But that's a nice size serving. This is €11. This is the regular serve. So we've got, we've probably got about 10 wings in this serving, which is actually not a bad serving. It comes with the chips. We've got some blue cheese dressing. We've got the traditional celery sticks with it as well, and that's been nicely cut and soaked in some cold water to kind of get that curl happening. I'm just going to salt the chips. I mean, these are steaming. So let's give one of these chips a try. Not bad. A bit crispy. You want crispy? But, no, they're good. That blue cheese is amazing. Oh wow, that's a really nice blue cheese dressing. Why don't I make that in house? Now I've got a couple of refreshing towels, which I know I will probably need. So these are they seem to be predominantly wingettes. Got a few flats in here. So, that's a spicy kind of spicy hot sauce. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what these are like. Okay. They're a big wing. They've been deep fried, but they're not dry. That's a nice wing, actually. Okay. A bowl to put. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicier than what your typical kind of buffalo sauce would be. That's actually really quite spicy. I don't know if that's because we had some of those red chilies on top of it. Let's give this one a good dunking in that blue cheese dressing. Comes off the bone quite easily. Really quite tasty. I think the spice coming on that first one was really because you had those sliced red chilies on top of them. And that second one wasn't as spicy. I mean, it's still a spicy sauce. That's why you get things like the celery, to help balance that out. Okay. Let's try another one of these flats. Go Canadian style. There's some nice wings. I'm really enjoying those. The chips are good. I don't think they're really necessary with a starter size. Portion of wings. Now let's get another drumette. Now these are rather hefty. Pull that meat off. Let's give this. This blue cheese dressing is just amazing. It's a really good blue cheese dressing. You can go and have that tanginess of the blue cheese in it. It is really quite nice, I'd say. Real good blue cheese flavour on that one. This is really quite nice. Now, I'm very much enjoying these wings. I mean, I've had 4. And it's a good size serving as well for, we've got 2, 4, I'm still another kind of 8 wings left. I've already gone through 4. That's a good serving of wings for a small serve. I really like to see what their large serve is like. That'd probably be enough for 2 people. Yeah, this is actually from a wings perspective. If you look at where it was last time I had a starter of wings, which was Elephant Castle. I think this is a lot better value. Yeah, the wings are good. All right, I am going to. I think I'll probably have 1 more, maybe 2. Then I will take the rest home with me. But I'll talk to you again when my steak sandwich turns up. So the steak sandwich has shown up, and I mean, this looks pretty good. I've got my chips. I actually like the plate. This looks like it's actually dusted in peppercorns, but it's not. It's part of the glaze. So what have we got here? We've got the chips, more chips, more chips. We've got the steak sandwich on a ciabatta roll, and then we've got the peppercorn sauce. I do like the fact that they've thrown some pink peppercorns in there, just to add a little spice to it. I do like the flavour of a pink peppercorn. I mean, it is a lovely, lovely flavour. So let's actually move the peppercorn sauce out of the way, and let's deconstruct this sandwich. I'll move the chips onto the table as well. Let's deconstruct this sandwich. So we've got lots and lots of leaves. We've got kind of a mustard dressing on top of there. Maybe overdoing it a bit on the leaves here. But then we've got that applewood smoked cheddar on top. And then lots of, that's actually quite, I don't know if you can catch this, that's actually quite a nice kind of pink, maybe medium rare beef. And then you've got, and I think this is a sirloin steak. Maybe a little tough, but yeah, still nice. And then you've got the onion relish underneath it. And you've got your peppercorn sauce on the side to dip it in. Now, I think they have probably gone a bit overboard on the leaves here. And it's just a bit excessive. All right, let's cut this in half and give this a try. Okay. Now, It's not really a ciabatta, it's more a demi-baguette. It is very juicy though. I mean, you can see the juice on the bottom there. So let's give this a try and see what it's like. Okay, here's the thoughts. The steaks, maybe just a little tough. Let's see, cut through that. I ended up with kind of a big, I couldn't bite through it. The flavours are really quite good. You've got that honey mustard dressing on the top, and then you've got the onion relish underneath it. You've got the apple cheese, which is a nice addition to the overall sandwich itself, but that's an extra. You pay an extra £1, €1.50 for that. I'm not sure what this. The pepper sauce, it's okay. I think that's from a packet. Let's see what it's like with a bit of the steak. It's nice with the steak. I mean, overall, the presentation is fabulous. The flavors are really good, but it's just been let down a little bit. And that's really juicy. Really juicy. It's flavoursome. But I just think it's being let down a little bit by the main ingredient here, and that's the steak. Have a dip with it. And the reason I went for the steak sandwich is because I've been eating a lot of burgers, a few chicken sandwiches recently. I thought I haven't had a steak sandwich in a while. After the highlight of those chicken wings. Yeah, it's just okay. Is it the worst steak sandwich I've ever had? No. Is it the best? Also no. I mean, the best steak sandwich I've ever had I probably made myself. But I mean, that was kind of with A9 Japanese Wagyu beef, and you guys in the comments will probably go, "Oh, you use Wagyu beef on a steak sandwich." My steak, I can do with it what I want. The bread is good, nice and crispy. the sauces that it's served with are really nice. I think you had a bit of an overload on the greenery. I just think that the steak is a bit tough. My fingers are quite sticky. There's probably maybe just a little bit too much of that onion relish. Let's just try the other side and see if I have the same problem that I had with the other side, where basically most of the steak came out in that first mouthful. If I can't bite through it, no, that cheese is a really nice one. If you can't bite through it, it's a bit tough. Okay. I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to eat some of my chips. I'm not going to eat all of them because there's a lot of chips there. I think I'm going to take my beer outside. I'll give you my thoughts outside. It's a lovely day. Yeah, I'll give you my thoughts outside. It's been a meal of two halves, really. Yeah, so let's talk about that. Once I finish. So here I am sitting outside the Odeon, finishing my pint of 5 Lamps IPA. The Lewis is just going past, hence the noise. But I did want to give you my thoughts about what I felt about the food. Now, this is really going to be about the food because I think the venue itself is fabulous. It is a beautiful room. Sitting out here is amazing as well. I mean, it's just, I think it's one of the nicest bars in Dublin. They've got a piano bar, actually, starting soon as well as the Lewis goes past. But let's talk about the food and my experience with the food. So those chicken wings were really good. I actually think that they were head and shoulders above what the offering at Elephant Castle was. I mean, I think purely from a value perspective, I think their offering was about the same size as what I got at Elephant Castle, but it was almost half the price. You got chips with that. Maybe a little bit stingy on the blue cheese dressing. Could have used like 2 little ramekins of that, but that'd be my only complaint. I mean, if you got the big portion, and they only gave you that much blue cheese, I would probably be complaining. But yeah. So let's move on to the steak sandwich. It was actually a little disappointing for a number of reasons. I thought the flavours were great. There was too much rocket on it. I mean, it was just this big pile of rocket, and it just was a bit excessive on that side of things. I didn't really enjoy the steak either. I know it's a steak sandwich, and you can't expect a kind of a super prime cut of beef in a steak sandwich, but it was a bit tough. Even though it was actually cooked very nicely, it was just a bit tough. I mean, I couldn't bite through it. And for me, that's kind of, it wasn't great. The flavours were there. I did like the addition of the applewood smoked cheese. That was really nice. Added a real tang to it. I thought that the honey mustard dressing on the top was really nice. I thought the onion relish underneath it also was really nice. It was just really let down a bit by that steak. It was just a bit tough for my liking. Would it be something I'd come back here and order again? Probably not. The only reason I ordered it is because I've had burgers and chicken sandwiches and all that sort of stuff before, but I've never had a steak sandwich. And yeah, I probably wouldn't be ordering that again. It was one of the pricier things on the menu as well. So yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. Now, the staff were amazing. The venue was fabulous. Will I be coming back here again? Definitely. It's kind of one of my favourite places to come and have a drink, either going out or on the way home. I love the Odeon. I just didn't think that steak sandwich was great. I will come back here. I will try some of the other things on the menu, but I won't be having that steak sandwich again. Yeah, it was just a bit of a disappointment. All right, so the end of another episode. So, as always, if I could please ask you to like, subscribe, hit that hype button. I've actually not seen the hype button in any of my YouTube apps, but apparently it's out there. I look at my statistics and yeah, the hype button's out there. So if I could get you to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And as I always say, testicles.